equations of two lines that are perpendicular. We know that perpendicular lines have slopes that are opposite reciprocals. Slopes. Okay, so we can start with any line we want to. I'm just going to start with y equals, let's say I start with 2/3 x plus 5. Okay, if I'm going to do perpendicular, I have to do the opposite reciprocal. So the opposite of 2/3 would be negative, and then the reciprocal of 2/3 would be 3/2. Okay, and then I can write whatever I want next to it. I think I'll write plus 10. Okay, and then that would be the equation of my line. Those would be the two ones that are perpendicular. Number 14, it says to determine if the lines given are parallel, perpendicular, or neither, and then explain your choice. Okay, if we're going to determine that, we need to look at the slopes. So if we look at line A, it says y equals 2/5 x plus minus 7. The 2/5 is my slope. And then line B, y equals 2/5 x. Again, the number next to the x is my slope. So again, the slope is 2/5. So if you look at the slopes, they both are 2/5. And if we have the same slope, then we know our lines are parallel. So the lines are parallel, and then it says to explain your choice. I will just say they both have the same slope. Okay, number 15. Write an equation of the line that is parallel to y equals 5x plus 4 and passes through the point -4, 3. Right, parallel would mean we want something that has the same slope. Okay, so if we look at y equals 5x plus 4, the slope of that line would be 5. So if our line has the same slope, our m is going to be 5, and then we know we're passing through the point -4, 3. Okay, we can ignore the whole rest of that problem, so we can just scribble it off if you're tempted to use that plus 4. And now we're ready to go ahead and write our equation. So I'm going to label my x and my y. Y equals mx plus b. My y value is 3. My m is 5. My x is -4 plus b. And now let's go ahead and keep solving. 3 equals 5 times -4 is -20 plus b. To finish it, we're going to add 20 to both sides. So 3 plus 20 is 23, and that's my b value. So then my equation is going to be y equals, my m again is 5x, and then plus 23. Right, number 16, write an equation of the line that is perpendicular to y equals -1/3 x minus 7 and passes through the point 3, 7. Well, we know perpendicular slopes are opposite reciprocals. Okay, so if we know the slope on this first one is -1/3, my slope is going to be, this one's negative, so mine's going to be positive, and the reciprocal of 1/3 would be 3/1, which I'm going to rewrite as 3. Okay, now we're going to label, and then the other thing we know in our problem is it goes through the point 3, 7. And now if you need to, just scribble off that information. I'm ready to solve my problem. So y equals mx plus b. My y is 7, my m is 3, my x is 3 plus b, so I'll have 7 equals 3 times 3 is 9 plus b. We will then subtract 9 from both sides, so we're going to get b equals -2. And now my equation is going to be y equals, my m again was 3, so it'll be 3x, and then my b is -2.